At this time, I would like to recognize Round Rock High School's top 10 students graduating today. As I call your name, would you and your parents and family members please stand and remain standing? Please hold your applause until all have been introduced, and we will recognize this impressive group of scholars as a whole. Clayton Davis Rusk, graduating 10th with a grade point average of 5.4722. Zachary Justin Kyler, graduating 9th with a grade point average of 5.5. Phung Quy Huynh, graduating 8th with a grade point average of 5.5306. Simon Jonathan Kumetz, graduating 7th with a grade point average of 5.5367. Catherine Rose Myers, graduating 6th with a grade point average of 5.5853. Nicole Hill, graduating 5th with a grade point average of 5.6526. Hannah Nicole Litwin, graduating 4th with a grade point average of 5.6778. Ethan Hale Jennings, graduating 3rd with a grade point average of 5.7045. Eleanor Caroline Mock, graduating 2nd in her class with a grade point average of 5.7737. Prasanna Aisha Hossein, graduating 1st in her class with a grade point average of 5.8313. Please join me in recognizing these students and their families. At this time, will you please welcome Eleanor Caroline Mock, salutatorian of the class of 2012.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been dreading this speech. But when I was asked to talk to you all today, the first thing I thought about was to tell you how much you all have meant to me. There is an inspiration, a comfort, and a home in the class of 2012. It has been incredibly inspiring to see students at Round Rock finding a deep passion in activities as diverse as sports, engineering, music, medicine, government, and theater. For my part, as long as I can remember, I have unconditionally loved animals, but I was never confident as to what to do with this interest. I am sure many of you remember Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter. I absolutely adored him and his show. In fact, on career day in 2nd grade, I revealed a 6-foot sparkly snake toy I had christened Pinky and exclaimed, "Crikey, she's a beauty!" all the while garbed in safari attire. For a long time following that phase, I believed that I was going to be a vet. But after starting a 4-H veterinary program, taking a medical terminology class at school, and attending a science summer camp, I finally realized that I did not enjoy studying medicine. However, it was at that same summer camp that I found my true calling in wildlife biology. One day we were out conducting macroinvertebrate water testing, which is just a fancy way of saying we caught water bugs for 2 hours. And it was while mucking through mud and algae with only a net and waist-high boots that I felt a remarkable joy welling up inside me. Wildlife biology was perfect, the ideal blend of animals, nature, and science. I hope all of you find that same joy I experienced that day in your own lives. If you have not yet found your passion, I encourage you to be open-minded, explore as many subjects as you can, and have the courage to leave your comfort zone. It will help you find where you belong. And finding where you belong, where your heart resonates unmistakably, is a crucial element to obtaining the most out of life. Today we stand at a crossroads between where we have come from and where we are going. But before we move forward in our lives, we ought to remember our past. Despite all of the interesting assignments and regulations we have endured the past 13 years, does anyone else remember the no hugging rule at Chisholm? I feel that all of us have found a kind of wandless Hogwarts at Round Rock High School. The teachers who have inspired us will live in our hearts forever. How can anyone forget playing April Fool's Day pranks on Mr. Chalk, slaving away in Mr. Conrad's imaginary industrial factory, or being scolded by Mrs. Wetzig for not remembering to label a graph? In addition, we have forged powerful friendships that will continue to last even as we go our separate ways. Many of us have been through some difficult times in the last 4 years, but we have found strength and support in the remarkable people around us. Whether we were involved in academics, athletics, fine arts, auto tech, culinary, or an insane combination of the above, we all had a special community that we were a part of. I was fortunate enough to be granted a community of wonderful people, and I would like to thank my family for their love and support, the brilliant Mr. Noonan for all of his boundless wisdom and advice, Wikipedia for providing me with accurate information throughout my education, all of my fantastically strange friends in theater, and finally, theater directors Johanna Whitmore and Charles Hobby, who have inspired me to become a better, stronger person. There are so many incredibly brilliant and talented people in this graduating class. I know we have the potential to change the world. It is because I know you all and your immense potential that I am exceedingly proud to be a student of Round Rock High School class of 2012. I wish each of you the best of luck in all of your future endeavors. Keep it classy, Round Rock.
At this time, we will award diplomas to the class of 2012.
Eleanor Caroline Mock.
Ethan Hale Jennings.
Hannah Nicole Littman.
Nicole Hill.
Catherine Rose Myers.
Simon Jonathan Kumetz.
Foden Key Wynn.
Zachary Justin Kyler.
Clayton Davis Rusk.
This is it, guys. Graduates, please move your tassel from your right to your left. To signify that you have graduated.